was good? Give me a second. You know, I'm trying to get my shares on real quick. You feel me? Just give me a second, and then we gonna talk about it. Yeah, we finally snapped our losing streak over at 5 with a game that we absolutely should have won. You know what I mean? Like, so it ain't even nothing crazy about this win. It's something that we should absolutely have done. So I'm not trying to be too excited about it, but it's good to get this losing streak behind us. I got one more share to do, and we're gonna talk about it. If you in the building, press like for your boy. That is always important. And remember, sharing is caring. You heard? Uh, hold on. Okay. Yeah, if you in the building, press like for your boy. Press like for your boy. Uh, yeah, live. All right, boom. We here. What's up? Talk to me. You feel me? Yo, we absolutely supposed to win this game tonight. No ifs, ands, buts, or about it. Like we definitely supposed to win this game. The Rockets is not a good team by any stretch of imagination. We were supposed to win last game, but it's good to see that we came out tonight and handled the business. You feel me? Uh, nah, bro, Marlon was good. Nah, I had to cut my beard. I got a new gig. I gotta take this respiratory test. So I gotta get fitted for this really tight mask, and for the test, I had to cut my beard. So yeah, it'll be back. It'll be back as soon as possible. You heard? But shout out to you, Marlon. That's a fact. Yeah, we was absolutely supposed to win this game. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Uh, the Rockets are not a good team by any stretch of the imagination. They're a very young team. Uh, so it handling business like we're supposed to. We win by 20 points, 108 to 88. I ain't gonna hold you though. Not gonna hold you. The beginning of this game had me nervous. It had me nervous. It was giving shades of the San Antonio game. These young boys came out shooting lights out from the 3 point range, and it was like, nah, y'all can't be serious. This ain't about to happen to us again. I mean, the Rockets started. Barry was good. Uh, yeah, happy New Year to everybody in the building. You know what I mean? But we started out first quarter. They gave us 35 in the first. I was very nervous. I'm not gonna lie. You know, being with the trend of how the Knicks has been playing as of late, and to see that this team came out and gave us 35 and was shooting absolutely lights out from 3 point range, what was kind of scary to me. And I didn't know how to handle it, bro. I was like, oh no, don't tell me this is gonna be six in a row. But second quarter, we came out, we tightened up the defense. We held them to 14 points in the second quarter. And the Knicks offense was steady all game. Uh, First quarter, we scored 27, second quarter 26, third quarter 29, fourth quarter 26. We stayed steady all game. But the defense was the biggest turnaround from the first quarter to the remainder of the game. Uh, yeah, nah, you're Barry. Nah, it's really me, bro. Nah, like I told Marlon, I got a new gig and I got to take a test, and they wanted me to shave the beard for the test. So, uh, yeah, but my beard to be back soon as possible, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not really digging his look. But yeah. But uh, I we so back to the game. You feel me? We shot horribly from the field. Honestly, to be perfectly honest, we shot under 40% from the field as a team. 39%. 3 point percentage wasn't really much better for the Knicks. Uh, we shot 29% from three. We shot 51 threes tonight. And that's a stat y'all absolutely know I hate. You feel me? Shooting that many 3 point shots is ridiculous to me. Uh, I never want to see it. I never want to see it, bro. Especially when you're missing most of them. Especially when you're going against a young team that doesn't really defend the paint really well. And for you to be putting up 51 3 pointers is ridiculous. You feel me? But we got the win. 71% for the foul line, not really great. We got out rebound yet again tonight, 52-46. But we did hit the offensive boards really well. 16 offensive rebounds, 20 assists. We were both even. Steals, we had 10 today, 4, 5 blocks today, 6. And this is another big point of the game, the turnover stat. 25-10. We turned them over 25 times. Some of them was unforced errors. Some of them was because of good defense. Uh, and another big stat, 2 points over turnover. We scored 37 points over turnovers, man. Like we was turning in mistakes into actual points. Mike Brown was good. Brody, how you? Uh, we was turning in mistakes into actual points, man. But again, 3 point shooting, man, we can't be doing that. Especially on a night that we off. We got away with it because the Rockets are just not a good team. Uh, they came down to earth in the second quarter. Excuse me, in the remainder of the game with their 3 point shooting because they started out the game super hot and it came down to earth. But the way we were shooting the ball and keep on chucking them up was absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, Brody. I explained it twice already, but I had to do it for a new gig that I got. But I'm gonna be back with the bid soon enough. You heard? Um. Yeah. So let's get into some individual stats. Quickly has been playing amazing over the stretch of games that he's been starting. Uh. Oh, just to let you know, I'm not gonna be here very long. That's why I'm kind of talking fast. You feel me? I'm not gonna be here very long. It's New Year's Eve. Get back to doing things that I enjoy doing. You feel me? And as well, y'all get back to your families and stuff like that. So, but Emmanuel quickly over the stretch of games that he's been starting. Uh, y'all gonna kill me about this bid, huh? Yo, it was good, Sean. Yeah. So quickly over the stretch of games that he's been playing amazing. You feel me? 27 points. His shooting totals ain't really that great this game. He shot poorly, but he still contributed. Like he was 9 for 25 from the field, 4 for 13 from 3 point range. Is not really good shooting. But he had 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Quickly has been amazing to me. Ty West was good, Brody. Uh, Matty Smooth was good. Was good. Uh, Yeah, yeah. So quick, he didn't really shoot well tonight, but he still had a great game. His defense was really good and helped in the turning point of the game. Uh, I do, I do, I do feel better now. I'm not gonna lie. You feel me? Because if we'd have lost this game, I'd have been borderline depressed. Happy New Year's to you too, my guy. Yeah, I'd have been borderline depressed. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, I mean, but man, you quickly, even though his shooting numbers wasn't really great, I think he did an amazing job today. Especially his defense and that's a part of his game that don't get talked about enough. I think Manuel quickly has really taken some strides as a defender, and that was apparent. And now he was guarding Jalen Green, and Jalen Green didn't have a really good night. Manuel quickly took that matchup tonight. Jalen Green was 4 for 12 from the field, 16 points, 3 from 8 from 3 point range. Jalen Green didn't really have a good night, and you could credit a lot of that to Emmanuel Quickly's defense. Fighting over screens, doing all the things that he's supposed to do. Quinn Grimes had a good night tonight. 8 for 5, 8 for 15 from the field, 3 for 8 from 3 point range, 19 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Solid defense tonight. Him and he was guarding mostly the Kevin Porter Jr. kid. Kevin Porter Jr. had a solid game. I ain't gonna hold you. 7 for 12, 4 for 8 from 3 point range, 10 rebounds. Like he had a solid game, but I still think Quentin Grimes had a really good game. Uh, Deuce McBride, bro. Yo, and I was one of those people that was screaming for Deuce to play. And I'm not going to shy away from that. And I still agree that Deuce should get some PT. But Deuce McBride is not a 35-minute a game person. He's not a 30-minute a game person, kid. Like Deuce McBride is best suited 15 to 18 minutes a game, playing real tough defense, and then he goes sit down because I don't know what's going on with his offensive game and why it's not translating to the NBA, but it was atrocious. His last three games offensively, he's been bad. He was 1 for 10 tonight, 1 for 8 from 3 point range, 2 rebounds and an assist, 5 points in 35 minutes. That's not really great basketball. And he just throwing up the bat in the part. Just because you open, sometimes they leave you open. Sometimes you got to take that step in and shoot the ball because Deuce McBride is a pretty decent mid-range jump shot shooter. I've seen him hit the mid-range shot at the pro level, but the fact that he just settling for the three-pointer all the time, it's making him look really bad, bro. You shoot 10 times, 8 of them is from the three-point range, and you only make one, out of 8. You got to find another way to make yourself productive on the three-point. I mean, on the offensive end, especially when your three-point shot is not falling. You don't keep shooting like you don't. And it speaks volumes. And I'm gonna get to that. But Mitchell Robinson had an okay game. He only took 4 shots, 2 for 4, 12 rebounds, and he had a couple blocks too. I ain't gonna hold you. He had a few blocks. Well, how many blocks he had? Oh, he had 3 blocks. Well, I take that back. Mitchell Robinson had a really good game. Mitchell Robinson had a really good game. You feel me? But now I powered through all that just to get to my guy Julius Randle because I want to spend some time talking about Julius Randle and how Julius Randle's been playing over these stretch of games. Julius Randle had a really good game anchoring the offense tonight. He 35 points, 9 for 20 from the field, 5 for 13 from 3 point range, 12 for 16 from the foul line. He was getting to the foul line at will, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, right? And we get the W, right? And we get the W. So that's all you can really ask for Julius Randle. But there's a bigger issue that I want to talk about when it comes to regard with Julius Randle. You know, we get the win streak over, whoop-de-doo, la-de-da. We beat a team was absolutely supposed to beat anyway, right? But, and then this is mostly addressing my Knicks fans when I talk about this. Julius Randle on the season is averaging 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. Shooting 48% from the field, 37% from 3 point range, if I'm not mistaken. Let me, because I'm working off the top of my head, but I want to make sure that I'm quoting these stats correctly, right? I want to make sure I'm quoting these stats correctly because yeah. So boom, 24 points per game, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 47% from the field, 35% from 3 point range, right? And then you have fans. That is, you got fans that are still calling for this man to be traded. Julius Randle's contract is cheap as I don't know what, right? Compared to the production that he's given us. You know how many people in the NBA right now is giving their teams 24, 10, and 4? Julius Randle, that's the list, bro. Right now, that's the list. Right? But then there's Knicks fans that still like want to trade Julius Randle for any and everything. Y'all are emotional. I'm talking to those guys. Y'all are emotional. Y'all emotional. Y'all still in y'all feelings about him telling y'all to shut the F up. And it's time for y'all to get over that. Because there is no combination of players that you're going to get in return for Julius Randle that makes up his production versus his value. I mean his contract value. So what you're getting out of Julius Randle versus his contract is an absolute steal. Look at what Tobias Harris is getting paid in Philly. Tobias Harris ain't putting up Julius Randle numbers. He's not. And it's quite a few other people that I can name if I pulled up a list of the contracts that's not putting up nearly as good number as Julius Randle. And for those people who might want to be like, oh, well, we went on a 5-game losing streak and he still was putting up the bro, it happens. It happens. Because there's been times where some of the best players in the NBA have put up amazing numbers and still was losing games. I'm talking about, look at LeBron right now. LeBron is balling out of control, still losing games. Steph Curry, before he got injured, balling out of control, was still losing games. Before KD, before Steve Nash got fired, was balling out of control, still losing games. So you can't really put all that on Julius Randle. Julius Randle is giving us exactly what he's supposed to be giving us. 24 points a game, shooting over 45% from the field and over 35 from three. He's playing the way he's supposed to be playing this year, and to see people still be like, "Oh, we got to trade him now while his value's high, his trade value's high." You're not going to get nowhere, nothing, nowhere near his value, bro. Nothing. And it was good. And Brian in the building, big Knicks fan energy. She was at the building today, witnesses the Knicks break that 5-game losing streak. You feel me? Yeah, but yeah, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get what sport y'all got. Some of these people be watching when they talk about trading Julius Randle. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't think I know how it works. Like y'all think we going like get 24, 10, and 4 back on this kind of salary. I don't know what you think that's going to happen. I don't know. You feel me? And as far as players, fans going, oh, he's not a closer. Hey, I I know y'all watch basketball. When it's winning time, the coach call out sets that put their best player in the best position to win basketball games. They analyze how he's being played by the defense, and they have different plays for different looks that their best player get. So if they know that they sending the double team from the weak side by leaking off the center, they call up a play that makes them have to do something different. Put Julius Randle in a position where he can either catch the ball quick and make a quick move. Like, that's not happening in these situations, bro. In close games, it's literally they get up the court, everybody stands still, and then just like, yo, somebody make something happen. That's not how it works, man. That's not how it works. Even when it comes down to crunch time and it's a few seconds left on the clock, there are plays called for their best players coming off the screens and catch and shoot situations. That's not happening with this team. That's not happening. But since y'all still mad at Jules, y'all place the blame on him. When this man is playing absolutely amazing basketball. Absolutely amazing basketball. Hold on. I'm about to pull up some more stats. Hold on. In the last 6 games, right? Granted, 5 of them were losses. I understand that. In the last 6 games, Julius Randle is averaging 33 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists. in the last five, shooting 52% from the field and 42% from 3-point range in the last 6 games. That's what Julius is averaging, right? And remember, he got off to a rough start of the season. Remember, Julius started the season kind of slow. Now, for those people who want to say, oh, well, he wasn't really effective in winning over that 6 game stretch. The last 14 games, which includes the 8 game winning streak, Julius Randle was averaging 29 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists over the last 14. Over the last 14, that's what he's averaging. Shooting 48% from the field and 37% from 3-point range. Who are you trading for that's going to give you that kind of production back? Who? Who? It's a rhetorical question. Nobody. And that is the point, Sean. That is the whole entire point. Imagine how bad this team would be without Jules. Imagine. And then you got the people that grasp at straws and be like, oh, well, he turns over the ball a lot. No, he's averaging two turnovers a game. That's for somebody with such a high usage rate. That's super low. That's super low for somebody with such a high usage rate. So I rest my case on the Julius Randle situation. That's a perfect point. Facts. He doesn't need to be replaced. He needs help. You feel me? And I think the help. I think in the starting lineup, offensively, when we're healthy, I think we're good. I think Jalen Brunson is doing a great job, and before R.J. Barrett got injured, he was doing a great job. I think we're fine there. I think the bench needs to step it up. The bench has been lacking. Uh, the bench has been lacking, and they need to step up. And I think that's the help that the team needs. You feel me? Is the bench playing well? Uh, but I think if Quickly could play like how he's been playing in the starting lineup, Dwayne was good. Was good. If Quickly could play like he's been playing in the starting lineup when he goes back to the bench, we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, if Quickly could just maintain his play over. Yeah, it's me, Dwayne. Yeah, if Quickly can maintain his style, that the way he's been playing since he's been starting, going back when he go back to the bench, we'll be fine. Uh, and to me, that's been most important, right? But I do want to mention something else before I get out of here. Uh, I give up all hope for Cam Reddish ever seeing any time this season. He to me, in my mind, at this point, he's as good as traded. In a night where you know we're already injured, uh, we're blowing these guys out. Pause. And we we up by 20. You're clearing out the bench. He couldn't even see time then. We're injured, understaffed. We're blowing these guys out. Coach Tommy T would rather keep Quentin Grimes, somebody to me that is super pivotal to what we're trying to do moving forward. Uh, he'd rather keep him out there in garbage time than even put Cam Reddish in. it's over for Cam Reddish at this point. Like, bro, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, what did he do? What did he do? Yes, I know. That's okay. Uh, yeah. I wish I knew as well. I wish I knew it as well, but it is what it is. I hope they trade him sooner than later because I wish the best for the kid, man. He's talented, and it's a shame to watch his talent go to waste just sitting on the bench. Uh, Cause me, I just care about winning. I really don't care about who's playing as long as we win. If we're winning every game and Cam Reddish never see another minute for the season, I wouldn't care. You feel me? I wouldn't care. I just felt like that it was ridiculous that um we was on a losing streak and injured and he didn't get any PT when he I feel like he could help. But if we winning and he's on the bench, I don't care. You feel me? Uh, but it's ridiculous at this point. He's talented. I hope they trade him and get some good quality stuff back because it's a waste. Yo, Sean, happy New Year's to you too, bro. I'm about to sign off this in a little while anyway. Uh, and the last thing I'm gonna say is shout out to Evan Fournier. Shout out to Evan Fournier for staying ready, man. I appreciate Evan's game tonight, man. I think Evan hit some good shots for us. Momentum building shots, and this is coming from a guy who's playing his second game in a very long time. Like, and he looked good. He looked good, man. Granted, it's only against the Rockets, but I'm not mad at Evan tonight. Evan, he looked good. Uh, he wasn't really super accurate, but I liked his activity. You feel me? I liked his activity. He was 2 for 8 from the field, only gave us 8 points, 2 for 6 from the 3 point line. But you know, he looked good. His activity was good, and I appreciate Ev. Yeah, I mean, and for being a consummate professional. You feel me? Like that's dope. But what a way to end the year. I'm glad we ended the year on a win. You feel me? Especially after going on a 5 game losing streak, it's very dope to end the game I mean, end the year on a win. Uh, I just want to give a special happy New Year's to all the Knicks and Ish fam. I appreciate every last single one of y'all that shows up and rock with your boy after pretty much every game. It means a lot. I really do this for y'all. You feel me? Like I really, if I didn't get the support from you guys, I wouldn't do it. Uh, and when I'm not around, you feel me? Or I'll take some time off. There's people, you feel me? There's people who be let me know about myself. Shout out to my guy Dwayne. If I go missing, Dwayne gonna let me know about it. Dwayne gonna let me know about it. If I go missing, I'm gonna get a message. Yo, T, what's up? We ain't doing no recaps. What's up? Shout out to my guy, man. For real. I appreciate all y'all the same way. Shout out to Darlene. She's always here every game, repping with us, you know what I mean? Uh, and that's a good point. That's a good point. I was about to leave, but then Dwayne hit me with this point, made me want to say something else. Yo, and this is why I get it. I get it. The way that we lost some of these games recently was atrocious. You feel me? And we gotta do better in those situations. And I'm not trying to take away from that. But understanding that we're not a contending team, we still in rebuild. This is still the rebuilding process, bro. You feel me? We're not yet a contending team. So like losing streaks are gonna happen and things of that nature. But we were under 500 last year. The year before that, going into Cav was good, Brody. Happy New Year. Uh, we were under five last year. We was under 500 to finish out the whole entire year. The year before that, when we went to the playoffs, by the New Year's, we was under 500. Like, you feel me? Like, this is the first, like, we're taking the right steps moving forward, right? You're taking the right steps moving forward. It's a good time. This is a very good time, man. Uh, it's a very good time, and you got to understand we're a really good. We are a young team. You know, you hear them talk about how young San Antonio is. You hear them talk about how young the Rockets are. Most of our players are the same age as those guys. Most of our guys 22 and younger. Most of them. The guys that's getting PT. So this is a process, man, and I think we should enjoy the ride and pause and watch these guys grow. You feel me? Bro, like that's what I'm saying. This is a process, bro. We gotta watch these guys grow. I think the longer this team stays together, the better they're gonna be over the years. And it's development, man. We not a contending team, bro. We not a contending team, so you know losses is gonna happen. I do think we still need a new coach, though. That's a fact. You know what I mean? I really think we need a new coach. Uh, that ain't gonna change. But I'm out of here for real this time. I appreciate all y'all. Happy New Year. You feel me? Happy New Year. Yeah, I mean, enjoy y'all. Enjoy it. Y'all New Year. Enjoy y'all loved ones. I'll see y'all on Monday. Monday we play again. We played the Suns at home, and they're injured. So hopefully we can get back on the winning train and keep the winning train going. You know what I mean? But yeah, I holla.